Today's video lesson or video notes are over Module 4, Lesson 12, Distributing Expressions. And this will be a continuation of yesterday's lesson, Module 11, where we were talking about factoring expressions. And we talked a little bit about the distributive property. Today we're going to look a little bit deeper into the distributive property and understanding it a little bit better. So the first thing I want you to do is make this tape diagram here. 3x and 4y and 3x and 4y. And we talked about this yesterday and we practiced this yesterday. We know that this is a group of 3x plus 4y, and this is a group of 3x plus 4y. So I can say that I have two groups of 3x plus 4y. Now we're going to look at what this means. So this statement says that there are two groups of 3x plus 4y. That's how we would write that statement as an expression. For distributive property, it means I'm going to distribute this number to each one of these factors. And because we combine like terms, I'm going to distribute the 2 to the 3 and the 4. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times 4 is 8. My x stays the same, my y stays the same. So two groups of 3x plus 4y is the same as 6x plus 8y. So I can say that 6x plus 8y is the same as two groups of 3x plus 4y. Those two expressions are equivalent. Now I want you to draw these two rectangles together, and I want you to label it y and 4x and 5. The reason why I want you to do that is because I want to try to relate the distributive property to a rectangle so that you can better understand the thinking behind distributive property. So if I wrote this first as an expression, it would be y times a group of 4x plus 5. So this time I'm going to be distributing the y to this term and this term. So it's going to be like y times 4x and y times 5. And because I combine like terms, I'm going to combine the x and the y, so it becomes 4xy. And this, we remember, if we're multiplying a number and a letter together, I just write it this way. And I keep this operation that I haven't used. So I put that there. So y groups of 4x plus 5 is the same as 4xy plus 5y. Next, I would like for you to draw this tape diagram with 2x, 2x, 3y, and 3y. The first thing I'm going to do is note that I have two groups of 2x, and I have two groups of 3y. It's also another way to write that would be 2x plus 2x or 3y plus 3y. So those are the two ways that we know we can write this. I'm going to take a look at these bottom expressions, and I'm going to combine these like terms in each group. So my terms that I can combine are 2 and 2 and 2 are 4. So I have 4x. And then over here I can combine the 3 and the 3, and 3 and 3 are 6. So I have 6y. So I have 4x plus 6y. This represents these expressions. Now we're going to talk about the top two expressions. The top two expressions, I can see that my common factor is 2. So I have a 2. And then the other parts that are left that I haven't used are 2x and 3y. And because they're side by side, I'm adding them. So I can say 4x plus 6y is the same as 2x plus 3y. And then I can go on to prove this by factoring out this 4. Remember, 4 is the same as 2 times 2x. And 6 would be 2 times 3y. My 2 is what is common, so I can write a 2 here. And then I have 2x left plus 3y. Please feel free to pause or rewind this video as much as you need to. We will continue this discussion in our lesson.